The time has come. Her Excellency Professor Marie Bashir is the Governor of New South Wales and the Chancellor of the University of Sydney, and I'm going to invite her up on stage to officially launch CAASTRO. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate, and indeed thank you, Dr. Alan Finkel, Professor Hambley, Professor Margaret Shield. Yes, thank you for your leadership, Margaret, and thank you, Alan, for drawing our attention to the way in which astrophysics and the neurosciences can be integrated and learn from one another. And certainly as a psychiatrist, I deeply appreciate that connection. Kate Gunn, and indeed Professor Brian Gensler, thank you for those words of enlightenment and of the way ahead. And Les McLeod for that wonderful Indigenous welcome to country, and may I also record my deep respect for the traditional owners of this land upon which we gather, indeed all Australia's Indigenous people who've nurtured our great continent for tens of thousands of years. So many distinguished colleagues, including members of Sydney's Diplomatic Corps, New South Wales Diplomatic Corps, and many friends. For me, it is truly a singular honour to join you this evening in this historic precinct for the launch of one of the most inspiring initiatives in scientific endeavour in modern Australia. And I know that gathered in this room are some of the finest scientific minds of the nation, and with us also in spirit are the participating colleagues in the consortium for what the CAASTRO plans in the years ahead, from universities of Oxford, Durham, Arizona and Toronto, from the Max Planck Institutes of both radio astronomy and astrophysics, both of Germany, the California Institute of Technology, the Laboratoire de Physique Nucléaire et des Hautes Énergies of France, and many others. And together there's that aspiration for an endeavour, a journey of awesome discovery. Of course, as the many endeavours that are before you for the bid for the square kilometre array. As I've been informed about this project, to answer fundamental questions about the nature of the universe, to develop innovative ways of processing enormous data sets, and to enable a diverse set of new opportunities for students and early researchers. And both Dr. Finkel and Professor Gensler have referred to that enormous investment in the continuing intellect of our young people, as well as the surely extraordinary scientific insights which will eventuate. This mighty project will be, and I'm quoting Professor Gensler again, the first that fully harnesses the breadth and depth of the Australian astronomy community. It will strengthen Australia's links to international radio astronomy through participation in projects with so many colleagues around the world. One can only imagine the high investment of intellect, of hope, which now it will be committed to astronomy in Australia alone, but certainly beyond. I have no doubt that any Australian citizen who would be aware of your high expertise and the commitment to this project, like myself, would want to wish our world-class team every possible success in the years ahead. It is therefore with a great sense of pride and also humility that I launch officially this superb project. Thank all of you who've been involved in putting it together, and wish you all, Professor Gensler, his team, and the wider community involved, a most successful outcome as you literally reach for the stars. Thank you all.